Oxygen Not Included is a game that has captivated the imagination of players worldwide with its deep mechanics, challenging gameplay, and intricate simulation of a colony's survival in space. Developed by Klei Entertainment, this game takes players on a journey through complex resource management, innovative engineering, and the constant struggle to maintain life in an unforgiving environment. From its inception to becoming one of the most respected simulation games in the industry, Oxygen Not Included has a rich history worth exploring. The story of Oxygen Not Included begins with its developer, Klei Entertainment, a Canadian indie game studio known for producing creative and engaging games. Before working on this title, Klei had already built a reputation for excellence with games such as Don't Starve, Mark of the Ninja, and Invisible, Inc. These titles showcase the studio's ability to blend engaging mechanics with compelling art styles and storytelling. The success of Don't Starve, in particular, proved that Klei had a talent for crafting survival games with depth and replayability. Inspired by the complexity of space colonization and survival, Klei Entertainment began conceptualizing a game that would challenge players to build and sustain a colony in an environment completely devoid of oxygen. Unlike traditional survival games, Oxygen Not Included aimed to create a unique experience that blended strategy, resource management, and physics-based problem-solving. The game was announced in 2016 and released in early access on Steam in 2017, immediately drawing comparisons to other simulation and colony-building titles such as RimWorld and Dwarf Fortress. The early access period of Oxygen Not Included was a significant phase in its development, allowing Klei to refine gameplay mechanics, gather player feedback, and continuously update the game with new features. Players were instantly drawn to the game's deep systems, which required them to manage everything from air circulation and water purification to stress levels and food production. The game's procedural generation ensured that no two playthroughs were the same, adding to its long-term appeal. One of the standout features of Oxygen Not Included was its focus on thermodynamics, gas flow, and fluid dynamics. Unlike many simulation games that simplify such mechanics, Klei implemented a robust physics engine that accurately simulated temperature transfer, gas diffusion, and liquid displacement. This level of detail forced players to think critically about their colony's infrastructure, balancing efficiency with sustainability. Over the years, Klei Entertainment continued to expand the game, introducing a series of major updates that enhanced gameplay and added new content. The ranching update brought livestock and breeding systems, while the automation update introduced advanced automation features that allowed players to create intricate, self-sustaining colonies. Subsequent updates like the spaced-out expansion introduced multi-asteroid colonization, significantly expanding the scope of the game and challenging players with new biomes, hazards, and opportunities for exploration. The visual and artistic design of Oxygen Not Included is another aspect that contributed to its widespread appeal. Klei Entertainment maintained its signature hand-drawn art style, giving the game a distinct, almost whimsical appearance that contrasted with its often brutal difficulty. The detailed animations and expressive characters, known as duplicants, added charm to the otherwise scientific and meticulous gameplay. Each duplicant had unique traits, skills, and quirks, adding a layer of personality to colony management. The game's sound design and music also played a vital role in creating an immersive experience. The ambient soundtrack, composed by Vince DeVera and Jason Garner, provided a subtle yet atmospheric backdrop to the player's journey. Sound effects, from the bubbling of water to the soft hum of machinery, reinforced the game's sense of realism and engagement. By the time Oxygen Not Included officially launched in 2019, it had already established a dedicated player base. The full release included even more refinements, with enhanced performance, additional biomes, and expanded gameplay mechanics that further deepened the challenge and complexity. The game continued to receive post-launch support, with Klei consistently updating and fine-tuning the experience based on player feedback. One of the reasons Oxygen Not Included remains popular is its thriving modding community. Klei Entertainment has always supported modding in its games, and this title was no exception. Players have created a wide range of mods that introduce new mechanics, adjust difficulty settings, and even add custom content. This has allowed for even greater customization and replayability, ensuring that the game remains fresh years after its initial release. Another contributing factor to its success is Klei Entertainment's commitment to transparency and community engagement. The studio has maintained an open line of communication with players, frequently sharing development insights, responding to feedback, and implementing quality of life improvements based on community suggestions. This approach has fostered a loyal fan base that continues to support the game and its developers. As of today, Oxygen Not Included stands as one of the most respected simulation games in the industry. It has been praised for its depth, challenging mechanics, and rewarding gameplay loop. Whether a player is constructing elaborate water filtration systems, managing heat dissipation, or simply trying to keep their duplicants from suffocating, the game offers a consistently engaging experience that appeals to both casual and hardcore gamers. Looking ahead, Klei Entertainment continues to work on new projects while maintaining support for Oxygen Not Included. Although the future of the franchise remains uncertain, the game's impact on the simulation genre is undeniable. It has set a high standard for what a deep, engaging, and well-balanced colony simulation should be. Oxygen Not Included is more than just a game. It is a testament to Klei Entertainment's dedication to innovation, quality, and player-driven development. For those who have yet to dive into its intricate world, there has never been a better time to experience one of the most compelling space colony simulators ever created.